One of the worst things you can do to yourself is not explore styles and vibes as a black man. Blackness is vast and endless. There's so much power and creativity within it, yet most brothers never tap into it. Think about it. Imagine having all that versatility, all that range to flex with, and still limiting yourself to one narrow lane. A lane influenced by people who don't even look like you. For real. There's so many alternative styles out there, like the Starboy aesthetic. You see, what I like about the Starboy aesthetic is that it's mysterious and magnetic, while somehow still being sleek, futuristic, and confident. And it does all of that without even trying too hard. Now, the aesthetic did get its name from The Weeknd, but it's grown beyond just one artist. Today, the Starboy aesthetic looks like a full lifestyle. It's an underlining of luxury mixed with edge. It's high fashion seamlessly blended with streetwear, resulting in a presence that's impossible to ignore. And for black men, this aesthetic hits way different. You know why? Dark tones come to life against melanated, rich skin. A subtle yet sharp contrast that creates the perfect canvas for the richness of melanin to shine through. Add silver accents that pop effortlessly. Pair that with hairstyles and grooming and you command presence without needing to say a word. Because here's the truth, the Starboy aesthetic is more than just clothes. It's about energy. It's about embodying that contradiction. A quiet yet loud presence. A minimalist look the black way. If this sounds like your vibe, then stick around till the end of the video and I'll show you exactly how to achieve it. Before we dive into the style, here's some tidbits about the essence of the Starboy aesthetic. Cause on this channel, we're not trying to encourage posers chasing trends. We want you to actually understand the aesthetic before deciding whether it's for you or not. And it's okay if it's not. The essence of the Starboy aesthetic is presence. It's the kind of presence that doesn't need to shout to be heard, because the energy speaks for itself. This style lives in that space between worlds, where luxury connects with streetwear, and where vintage details lean into futuristic shapes. For black men, this aesthetic hits with even more weight because dark tones like black, navy, or charcoal light up against melanated rich skin, creating a natural contrast that makes the entire look sharper. Things like silver jewelry, metallic accents, or accessories, they all also highlight, frame, and draw eyes in a way that feels both effortless and commanding. This is the core of the Starboy aesthetic. It isn't about building a costume or chasing a trend. It's about leaning into your natural presence using clothes, textures, and tones to turn it into something magnetic. If actually done right, it feels less like fashion and more like a signature. Let's break this aesthetic down into different categories, starting with the core wardrobe. When it comes to building the Starboy wardrobe, the foundation is simple. Start with a dark palette, then build everything else around it. Dark colors like black, deep navy, charcoal, or dark green should be your base colors. Those tones are clean and give you that sense of mystery the Starboy vibe is known for, while naturally elevating darker skin. Now, the next part you should focus on is your statement pieces. For the Starboy aesthetic, it's the leather jacket. If you don't already own one, get a vintage leather jacket. It instantly adds edge. While a varsity or suede jacket, which act as alternative statement pieces, lean into that mix of luxury and streetwear. The fit should matter most here. Relaxed enough to look effortless, but not so oversized that it loses structure. Think about it like the layer that sets the mood for the outfit. Underneath the jacket, you can keep things simple and versatile. Invest in a high quality tank top for layering, or a fitted or relaxed t-shirt in a solid dark shade. Lastly, the occasional minimalist graphic tee when you want to add personality without breaking the flow. The key is balance. The tops you choose should feel like building blocks. They don't always have to be the main character. For pants, avoid anything that looks restrictive. So definitely not skinny jeans. It pulls too much attention in the wrong place. And before you ask, yes, that is the wrong place. Instead, invest in slim or straight cuts, tapered trousers, or vintage washes to give you that clean silhouette while keeping movement natural. Black trousers in a tapered fit can instantly take the look from casual to elegant without losing any edge. And of course, footwear ties it all together. This isn't the space for plain white sneakers like you're used to. So give the Jordans a rest. You want shoes with character, like loafers, preferably black, combat boots with subtle metal details, sleek Chelsea boots, or black designer sneakers that carry some weight. Even classic pairs like Air Forces, Vans, or Chuck 70s in dark shades can fit, as long as they hold that balance of sharp and understated. Accessories and details. One thing I want you to always remember is to never underestimate the power of a perfectly chosen and layered accessory. Accessories are the secret to the Starboy aesthetic. It's not meant to be treated like an afterthought. They're the finishing touches that sharpen the whole look and give it its weight. Start off with sunglasses. You'll find a clean pair of wraparounds or sleek dark frames instantly add mystery. Keep in mind, the shape you choose matters less than the energy it gives off. You want frames that feel bold without being loud. Jewelry is next, and silver should be your go-to. You don't really need to do much. All you need is a single chain, a clean watch, and a couple rings. These are enough to change the way your outfit reads. And the best part? Silver glows against melanated skin, creating contrast that's powerful without being flashy. Hats add another layer when used right. A black baseball cap can keep the look grounded and casual, while a minimal beanie in dark tones work best in cooler weather. It's about adding edge without taking away from the main silhouette. Even belts can play a role too. A good leather belt with a subtle metallic buckle not only pulls the outfit together, but it also carries that mix of luxury and edge that defines the Starboy vibe. The point is not to overload. You don't want to pile it on. Each accessory should feel like it belongs, like it amplifies the vibe already there. When you choose pieces that highlight your complexion rather than compete with it, your style comes off as intentional, magnetic, and unmistakably Starboy. Grooming. Here's the thing, clothes can only take you so far. It alone can't carry the Starboy aesthetic if grooming isn't a part of the equation, because this look depends on polish, and that polish comes from the way you maintain yourself. Let's start with hair. There's no single cut that defines this aesthetic. So the only thing I'll say is every style should be clean and it should feel intentional. A sharp fade, twist, locks, or even a textured middle part, it can all work as long as they're well kept. The point isn't to copy anyone. It's to wear your style with clarity and precision, so it looks like a choice, not an afterthought. If you want to achieve the Starboy aesthetic, but you're struggling on which haircut you should get, check out this video on my channel. I go over what styles work best for your face shape and your hair type. Your skin is also just as important, since the look depends on polish and all. So if you're going to look like a Starboy, you can't have dry, ashy skin. You need a consistent routine that keeps your skin clear and glowing. Something that makes every outfit look sharper. Dark clothes against healthy, radiant skin creates contrast that'll turn heads without effort. If this is your first time diving into the world of skincare, I suggest watching this video right here for more of a deep dive on how to get clear, melanated, glowing skin. But if you've been following this channel, then you already know. I highly suggest a simple routine that should consist of a cleanser, moisturizer, and sunscreen. And by just being consistent with these daily, it can make a difference that you'll notice immediately. For a simple 3-step skincare routine, check out this video here. You can find it on my channel. Finally, fragrance is the final layer. The Starboy aesthetic is marked by a deep, rich, lingering vibe. So scents with notes of oud, leather, or warm woods fits the energy perfectly. You want something that people remember after you leave the room, the same way they remember your presence. When grooming, skincare, and fragrance align with your wardrobe, the whole aesthetic comes together and you embody it. The Starboy attitude. What really sets the Starboy aesthetic apart is more than just the clothes or even the grooming. It's the mindset behind it. The Starboy attitude is rooted in confidence that doesn't beg for attention, but always attracts it. So how do you cop the attitude? Well, I'm here to tell you it's very easy for black men to achieve. As a black man, you already have the inner swag and cool factor that others have to work at. You're the blueprint, you just have to act like it. Here's how to do that. You don't overshare and you don't move like everyone else. You set your own lane and carve your own path, because the Starboy aesthetic is about leading with individuality. People notice when a man is comfortable being selectively private, when he carries himself with calm poise, and when he treats his style as an extension of his energy. And for black men, this mindset carries extra weight because the world already pays attention to you before you even speak. The Starboy approach is about controlling that attention, channeling it, and using it to project your presence without forcing it. When your look is clean, your grooming is sharp, and your energy is calm but commanding, you don't need to demand the respect that you want. It's automatically given. So if you want to step into this aesthetic, remember, the wardrobe sets the tone, the grooming keeps it polished, but the attitude is what makes it unforgettable. The balance between confidence and mystery, between subtlety and impact, it's what truly defines the Starboy aesthetic. If you're ready to experiment with your style, elevate your presence, and build a signature look that's impossible to ignore, then the Starboy aesthetic might just be your next move. So, did this breakdown inspire you? Drop a comment with your favorite piece of the aesthetic and let me know if you're gonna give this a try. If you enjoyed the video or found the video helpful, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you super enjoyed the video, leave a super thanks. It's like leaving a little tip and it directly helps out the channel. If you haven't already, subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you can continue to see our videos and get your weekly dose of betterness. And remember, with every one of our videos you watch, you take one step closer to becoming an even better version of yourself. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay smooth like butter.